And well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Hump Day. It's Hump Day, right? It's still Wednesday.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call it here. It's kind of funny tradition. We say those words, we coined that phrase, and we're bringing it to you live on camera. This is on Twitch, and it's live. It's happening right now.
It's happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick Scarpino, of course, but the man who needs no introduction, Rocco from Mega 64, is joining us today all day.
How's it going, everybody? It's about time. I've been saying this forever. It's about time you had someone else from Drew Hill on your show.
Yeah.
And so now I made it. So here it is. Enough said.
Weird that you have, this whole time we've known each other, I did not know you were one of the founding members of Drew Hill.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. Odd also that Cisco never talks about you in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it's just, you know, you grow apart. You know, you spend so much time together, you grow apart. But the whole, when they did Enter the Dragon.
Yeah. Mixing a lot of properties now.
Yeah, that was, I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that.
You'll always be brothers, is the thing.
Yeah. No. I don't want to associate with them anymore. I'm kind of doing my solo thing now, so.
Getting deep into gospel.
Yep.
What I hear.
Yep. That's me.
Going deep
you know, the
into
gospel, just the praise the word itself, and it is unto him in which we give the divine speak.
There it is.
And my seed it spilleth onto the ground unto its filth.
Okay. Wow.
That's the classic phrase.
I don't think you're supposed to spill it on.
That's from page. I think that's page 3 of the Bible. Spill your seed all over Kevin's back when he's not looking, and blame it on the yogurt.
Way too
Blame it
far.
on, hey, I'm getting into yo play.
That's not even funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Who were your favorite Danimals? Didn't they have each yogurt was a different animal?
It's gonna feel like this all
Did they have Tigger? I think Tigger.
No, it was like a gorilla, and I think that one was the best.
No.
Yeah.
They had a Tigger. A Tigger-like.
Did they?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know. I was a Go-Gurt man. So.
He was the tiger flavored.
I was on the go.
Kevin's
I was
a big
active.
Go-Gurt man too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Go-Gurt's
a yogurt made to eat on the go that you could also freeze.
Here's what I like about the Go-Gurt. People are like, if you don't have time to eat yogurt like a fucking human being, out of a bowl or a fucking pod, and you're so busy in your day, Rocco, that you got meetings stacked, you can't get time for lunch, you're walking constantly because people just want to walk with you. That's where Go-Gurt comes in. It's yogurt on the go.
Yeah, Go-Gurt is really not a stationary food. You know, it's you never see someone sitting and sucking down a Go-Gurt. You see them running full speed, like parkour. Can I swear?
Yeah, you can swear. You can say whatever you want.
All you want.
Okay, parkour shit.
Yeah.
And if you got to bleep that later, do whatever you got to do in the editing room.
We probably wouldn't remember to do that anyway if we had to bleep it.
Okay, because this is on public internet. I just want to let everyone know in case you forgot. So yeah, running full speed, sucking down Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt.
Just you know, the classic George Carlin bit where he said you never see someone taking a shit while running at full speed. But I have.
And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen,
you've seen it?
This is a live show that we bring to you each and every day here at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. Thank you all for being in the chat right now and joining us. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the show live because you're in another time zone or another country or whatever, of course we put this on YouTube. Jump in the comments there, leave me a comment, like that video, let me know if you agree with us, if you think that Go-Gurt is the lazy man snack, or if you think Go-Gurt is the next evolution of humanity, and we're all just missing out. Of course, I'm joined today by Rocco from Mega 64, who will be on the Game Over Greggy show today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're awesome. If you're supporting us over on Patreon at the $1 above level at patreon.com/kindafunny, $1 above level, you get to see the pre and post show with him. And I have a feeling those shows are going to be probably something we'll have to cut out of the show when we post it for sure. Not that we don't do that anyway, but yeah, for sure. That's gonna be great. Today's episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by kindafunny.com/store, where you can get this hoodie that I swore I was never gonna wear again, but guess what? I put it on. I'm like, God damn it, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Andy?
Yeah.
Andy, you picking up what I'm putting down, bro?
Dude, all the time, 24/7.
Broseph.
It's back in stock in all sizes.
They are back in stock, all sizes. Go get you guys one. But more importantly, we have a second sponsor for the show. Now, as you know, each and every year, there's a couple things that happen, Rocco. Let me sit with you for a second. Let me just explain to you what's going on real quick. 2 things happen every year that I get very excited about. 3 things happen every year that I get excited about.
Super Bowl.
No.
Christmas.
Sports are stupid.
Woo,
I hate those.
dumb.
At Easter time, we get the Cadbury egg. Do you understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving time, we get pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Okay. These are illegal to eat in the United States, if you guys didn't know, until these periods come
Right,
by.
until the designated moment.
But there is a time every year
Right.
where the United States says, fuck all the drug laws, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all the regulations. Let's let little girls run around selling fucking sugar-laden cookies to you.
Oh,
and
okay.
put them in little green vests, and they'll just be little crack dealers.
Okay.
And we're all just gonna accept that this is allowed.
Okay.
Okay? They're using child labor to sell cookies. And now a lot of people say, hey, Girl Scouts of America, nonprofit organization. I say, has anyone checked into that?
No.
Has anyone checked into
I
it?
don't know. And this is Christmas? Wait, what day?
This is now.
Oh, this is right now.
happening right
Okay,
now.
sorry, I
went out of order for the joke's
Oh,
sake,
okay.
but I know it's very
Okay.
confusing.
No, I was just waiting for.
Well,
I'm a big holiday
yesterday,
guy.
Greg ordered a lot of cookies and blew people's mind that you can actually order these online because I always thought you have to wait outside the Citibank for the girls to show up and then fucking
Oh no.
hawk their pedals to you. But no,
no.
turns out a lot of best friends out there have kids.
no.
Those kids selling cookies, one of which is best friend Chad K's daughter.
Chad K.
Chad K's daughter is trying to get up to 100 boxes sold. She has only sold 33. Now I know us, and I know two things about us. One, we love pushing things on the internet. And two, we love cookies. Do you love cookies?
I do. Wow. Yeah.
Would you like
especially
to help support Chad K's daughter right now by telling people to go to bit.ly/kfcookies and buy a box of whatever the fuck they want?
Yeah, what he said is just the best thing you could do in this time, in a time of need.
Yes.
Don't you see a Girl Scout? You know what? If I'm just going to say this right now, you see a Girl Scout in person, just tell them to fuck off.
Fuck off.
Immediately.
Fuck right off.
And just carry the URL on a slip of paper and just be like, this is where I'm going to be at.
I'll go as far as to say,
I got this.
go to your local Kinko's or copy FedEx place, have a bunch of those cards made up, paper your city with them.
Yeah, just be like, this is where you get the cookies. Just say, excuse me, like you see a booth full, like, you know, they got the table set up and all that.
Flip the table over.
Yeah, flip it over like that
fucking
Japanese
over.
arcade game. Just go for distance and be like,
Hard
this
as
is where
this.
the cookies are at.
Yeah.
And even if, that's just my catchphrase, even outside of this time frame, this is where the cookies are at. That's just what I've always said. So it comes natural to me. It might be harder for you.
It's
but
weird
try it.
that the stars just aligned to have you on this show at this one time.
Yeah.
And we just decided for no reason to sponsor the show with some poor kid's Girl Scout cookies link. But that has been. If I remember, we go way back. We've known each other for 37 years.
Yeah.
And the first time I met you, were like, Nick, this is where the cookies are at.
This is where the cookies are
I remember
at.
saying,
I said that
Rocco,
it was about the game industry.
Yeah, but I was like, you got to make that your thing. And you were like, no, my thing's going to be calling people the R word and doing all sorts of fun things. But today, it's going to be, this is where the cookies are at.
Yeah, and well, the first catchphrase, the famous one, was "cats lick the butter," but some people couldn't relate, and so we transitioned.
Yeah.
This is a lot more mainstream.
Yeah,
But you have to
marketable.
You have to pivot, as they say in the tech industry, every once in a while.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You go one way.
This
and
is
it's not
Silicon Valley.
working, You pivot.
Welcome to Silicon. You know, they
are.
say that in the Apple store.
They do.
So Nick, when today started, I was really, really high on these. Like, let's get these cookies. You know.
Yeah.
But that's because I had eaten. I'm gonna just say a box and a half of cookies.
Okay.
At the time that I had said that.
Yeah.
I'm coming down from that sugar high.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want more cookies.
I'm telling you right here.
I'm trying
We've
to-
done
I'm
our
trying
bit
to
for
come
King and
back.
Country. Okay.
I'm trying to come back. You know what I mean?
We have told people, not only have we told people where the cookies are at, we have gone to that place ourselves and purchased the cookies. We have, quote unquote, put our fucking money where our mouth is, or our mouth where our money is, and we have bought those cookies. Greg brought like 15 boxes in here.
Oh, wow.
And the funny thing was,
Where did you say that? Oh my God.
Tim Gettys bit into a tag-along, thinking it was a Thin Mint. Got super surprised, was like, oh my God, this isn't a mint, and then proceeded to eat the rest of the tag-alongs because he was too lazy to open the box of Thin Mints.
No, hey,
That's
calm
where
down.
we're at here.
It wasn't just
Tagalongs
like
are great. They're peanut butter filled.
They are good.
those are the best
In
ones,
fact,
I think.
excuse me, I'm gonna have one right now.
Everyone knows, though, that it's either Samoas or nothing. I just want you guys to know that.
But those are good too. I love them all.
I finished all the Samoas today. I'm sorry.
What?
You keep apologizing to me like I'm eating cookies. You know that I'm on a
Yeah.
Jackman off 2018. Speaking of which, Yusuf's coming on the show again tomorrow. We're going to set some fun goals. It's going to be a very, very good show. You guys should definitely tune in for that if you weren't planning on it already. Okay, a few more.
No more plugs. The rest. Oh, sorry.
No, we got lots more plugs.
Oh, okay.
Lots more plugs.
All right,
About 13 more plugs.
I want the viewers to know I was ready to.
You were ready to
curb
go
it.
into the hardcore news.
Yeah,
that we're
but
gonna
you
talk
know,
about
this is
today.
all him now.
Well,
Saying.
but thank you for just hanging me out to dry on that one.
Well,
Big Cat.
Someone
Okay.
needed to do it.
The MCU in review, Captain America is live. It's doing really, really well. It's great to see everyone in there in the comments. Please go check that out over at youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. If you're not familiar with this, we are reviewing one MCU movie every week leading up to Infinity War. If you started in January, the first week of January, it actually works out perfectly. So there's 17 weeks until Infinity War. This week's was Captain America, the first Avenger. Next week is Avengers, I want to say.
Yes,
Does that make sense?
Super
And
excited.
I'm super excited about that. It's been cool going back and watching all these and seeing with new eyes.
I also just want to make an announcement, guys.
Is
Andy Cortez.
this permitted to?
Hey, guys.
Quit,
This is-
quit,
this is
quit,
approved
quit,
to-
quit,
Are you
quit,
quitting today?
quit,
The latest
quit.
MCU in review will be the final time that I do the story breakdown.
Oh, you were so good at it.
Why?
It's just
People
it's
giving you
just,
shit in the
it's
comments?
just not for me. No, a little bit, not as much as I thought, but I still just don't feel comfortable because I'm not good at it.
You were good at it.
So this is the last time. Thanks for the support for all my career through all the years.
Quit, 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 quit.
You never
It's been
want
a
to
great
see.
run.
You never want to see the goat retire. You know.
Yeah.
You don't want to see the goat retire.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of
Jordan,
people call you the
you know.
goat. You Jordan Durant,
Yeah,
all those guys, right?
All of them.
I went to a party for a comic that's moving to New York yesterday,
Okay.
and it was at a bar where there's a
Spider-Man Unlimited.
similar to that,
Okay.
and everyone was watching the Warriors game, and it was the most annoying thing because they just kept. I was like, "This is a going away party for you, and all you want to do is watch this fucking Warriors game." Turns out, I guess the Warriors suck now.
They lost last night. No, they're very good. They just had a bad game.
Shout out to Utah for those amazing jerseys they wore last night.
Great jerseys.
Great
all
jerseys.
the orange.
Yeah.
You saw them, right, Rocco?
the
Hell yeah.
the orange and
Yellows.
it's the new black, as I always.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the new black.
Say.
Pink is
We
the new
all
black.
say that. We all say that.
Are you into sports at all?
My dad took me
say
to
no.
the Padres game when I was younger.
So you're just like me.
Padre?
Yeah.
Your dad was lame and didn't get you in anything.
No, my dad was
So we
awesome.
went
I
to-
didn't want to go.
So your dad
So
was.
your
So he
Padre
kept-
took you to a Padre.
He kept it minimal.
There you
Yeah,
go.
please, I'm from San Diego. I hear it every day. Okay.
Padre, Spanish for pop,
That's what.
for father.
That was
Fajidre.
That's
his.
the joke.
Did you know
Yeah,
that? Do
that
you
was
speak
his joke.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken Spanish before?
Yeah.
Sir René centavos, por favor. Please remain seated.
Yeah,
Please.
I know that
And everyone out
from my Matterhorn days.
There. I hope you worked on the Matterhorn. I hope you were the guy that was
Wait, isn't that
didn't.
why-
making people
Isn't
go
that why
around.
you know that? Because you went to Disneyland so much and
100%.
they kept saying it on the speakers?
100%. Yeah, they
Was it
conditioned
Rocco
us to
saying it?
remain seated at all times in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing that
Multiple
anyone can get
languages.
anywhere because they just throw that in your face everywhere you go. Hey, sit down. Stay seated.
You know what is always a scary moment if you ever go to Disneyland? Obviously, Haunted Mansion. There's a lot of spooky stuff
Yeah,
there.
I love it
But
that I used to make
they
try
have but they have the same like announcements over the seat. Like when you get in, they have Spanish piped in. Permanecer sentados, por favor. But they say it in such a way you're used to hearing Spanish like that. It's almost like in Resident Evil 4 where they would like whisper Spanish behind you. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, I always think of that game when I'm
Cógelo.
on that ride.
What would they say? Mátalos.
Also,
So anyway.
it's almost Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. If you want, you have one day left to get a Kind of Funny Valentine's. Go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames, right, guys? And support us at the fan meal tier, and you will get a specialized Valentine from one of us.
Oh shit, can we put up a picture of any of
Can you
them?
bring up a tease from?
Yeah, why don't you bring up a tease?
Bring up a tease, please.
Bring up a
Give me one
tea.
sec. I don't want to use this one because this one might change.
No, just use it.
Twitter.
This one might change. Oh, Twitter?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I didn't know.
All right, we'll wait and sip our coffee like this.
Phil, fuck
No,
off.
that's fine. We're just gonna sit in silence for once.
Just
You know,
talk.
why do we always have to talk so much on this fucking
Because
show?
it's a
Yeah.
show.
That's what I'm kind of.
You know what, Andy? While he's doing that, you know, you ask me for one thing every year. You say, Nick, I know we don't have time for sports. I know we don't have time for sports on this, but if you could just
It's a tiny
give me
tease.
15 seconds for sports, I would be very grateful. And I know we don't normally do, but today we were able to carve some out. Kevin, is this ready?
Bring that bad boy up.
Yeah, ready?
Go ahead and bring that up.
Sorry,
Andy, no more.
Down.
Are we back? Ladies and gentlemen, 50, you wanted it.
Here
Here
it
it is.
is.
I give the people what they want. 15
You're
seconds
cutting
to
into my
score.
15
And a
seconds.
lot of people are saying, Nick, you're a monster because you don't give Andy his time. I give him time.
Hey,
He's
come on,
got
come
2
on.
more seconds left.
Come on,
And that is
Blake
it.
Griffin got traded to the Pistons. Big blockbuster trades all up in the NBA, all over the world. And then fucking the guy
just
from
talking,
the Chiefs.
like, come on.
Alex Smith got traded to the Redskins. The Washington racial slurs. This just in, they already missed the playoffs for next year.
There it is.
Nice, dude.
There it is. Congratulations. Does that mean, now let me ask you this question. Friend of the show, of course, Mia Khalifa, huge Redskins fan. Is she going to be happy about this news or sad about
She
this news?
tweeted about that she was unhappy.
Okay.
Because they paid a lot of money for Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm.
They get like $70 million guaranteed. And she was like, we better win 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I just spit on your hand, sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
Lick it. Fuck, you know how to fucking fix it. Lick it.
All right, thanks,
Fix it
guys.
with your tongue.
All right,
All right, bring up the Valentine's
Fix it
Day thing.
myself.
There you go. I don't know what.
That's really the teaser we put
That's
out?
the teaser?
That's a kill. You guys are killing it.
Wow.
Wow.
It's
That's
not so
awful.
much a teaser as it is just a poorly cropped image.
Did you
Hell yeah.
sneeze while you were editing this?
What
I just don't want
is?
them to see the face.
But it's clearly me, and it's clearly me doing this face.
Nick, show them,
Also,
yeah,
The
there it is.
Departed is great. What is is this?
Right.
What's the gag?
Oh, yeah.
not-
Yeah,
What's
all
the
right.
gag?
There we go. Tell us how good it is.
Rocco?
Yeah, I'm honestly
It's
wondering.
just that The Departed is not a good movie. It's not a gag so much as, you know how like when you started watching Lord of the Rings and you were like, oh man, I don't like this because it's super boring. And then it was 9 hours later. You're
wait,
like,
hold
wow,
on,
they're
like-
still not. They still haven't climbed this fucking small hill to throw this stupid ring in this stupid fire.
No.
That's kind of how a lot of people felt. Most people felt about The
A
Departed.
lot of people say
No.
that Lord of the Rings not as good as Clerks.
Not as good as Clerks. Why are
Yeah.
you comparing Lord of the Rings and
It's
Clerks?
just it's the debate that started happening.
If you have to compare them, you have to make a choice. Which one would you enjoy watching more?
Gun to your
over
head,
and over again?
Rocco.
Just-
I respect what Clerks did for the independent film community, but no, Lord of the Rings is like, I don't know.
Right? I mean,
going
come
on
on.
a grand adventure, yeah.
Right? It's,
First of all,
No, no, no.
first of all,
Yeah.
That's
Clerks
not-
2
that was not the question.
summarizes Lord of the Rings perfectly. So
It
you
did.
get both movies in
You
that.
do really get a
You
lot
actually
of
get
Lord of the
all
Rings.
9
I
movies. in
like
that.
both. Everything on this show has been this versus this. I like all the Girl Scout cookies. I like both of these movies. I'm not ready for the fight here.
No, here's the fight, though. Here's the fight.
not ready.
Here's why it took you so long to watch Lord of the Rings. Because you like reading IMDb trivia, and it took you so long to read all of the fucking awards that it was nominated and won.
Yeah, it takes a while.
No, what it was like, no, they shot this with 8 cameras so they could get all of the feet in 3D like the
all
Matrix.
of the feet.
I don't think they were in 3D. Any of them.
No.
Well, I
none
mean,
of them.
I think the maybe
Hobbits were.
The Hobbits, yeah. 62.
Hobbits were.
Remember
I didn't see the
they-
last 2
they
Hobbits, I
tried,
don't
yeah,
think.
nobody did. You only saw the
Yeah, they
first
tried
one.
to shoot
It
it
was
in
in
48
60.
films per second.
Was it
Or
48?
48 films per second.
48 frames per
That's
second,
the
whatever
new.
it
I
was.
was in a festival like that. We had to do 48 films per second.
That'd be amazing.
None of them were
It
good.
lasted for 12 minutes, the whole
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
That was a weird thing he was trying to get off the ground. Peter Jackson was like, we're gonna do this 48 frames per second. And everyone's like, why?
Yeah.
And then it looked weird.
It looked weird.
And everyone's like, it looks like video. And he's like, well, I guess I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I like all my movies looking like a soap opera at Costco.
Yeah, I'd
That's
like all
what
of
works for me.
I want all of my $300 million movies
Yeah.
to look like I filmed them on my iPhone.
To look like a documentary.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
wow,
the
that
fun thing.
dragon is just. Do you know what was the most expensive movie per minute? I think until like Titanic. Do you know what it was? Does anyone know what it was? Like if you break it down just like per how much
Can I
it costs
guess?
for how long? Yeah.
Waterworld.
No.
Was
Okay.
it Who Trained Your Rabbit? No. Who?
No. This is
Romy
this is
Michelle's
probably,
high school reunion.
I don't think there's any way anyone's gonna guess. It is Michael Jackson's Captain EO.
Oh.
Was like when you broke it down, it's like a 16-minute thing, but it was like 32 million to make it. So technically, by the ratio, that was.
Does that count as a movie though?
Hell yeah, it does, and here's why.
You go into a
Have
theater
you
and you sit
seen-
down.
Have you seen Captain EO?
Yeah. We are here to change the world.
Fuck, it was so good.
I don't know
It was
that I
so
have, if
good.
I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
Man, it was great.
It's gone though, right?
Yeah. They bring it back every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's been back in my lifetime. I think it's been back a couple times. But I was fortunate enough to see it when I was a child, and that was when they weren't afraid to scare kids.
Yeah.
When we were kids, they were
Yeah.
like, people would watch it and be like, that monster is terrifying.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't let kids under the age of 5 do that. And then the parents were like, hey, my kid ain't no wuss.
Yeah.
Let's let him just watch whatever the fuck he wants to watch. It's America. Kid can watch whatever he wants to watch.
Exactly. Yeah. Never-ending story. Let's just dunk that horse.
Fucking A.
Let's kill an animal on the set.
Yeah, let's just literally, for realism's sake, fucking strangle a horse to death and then sink him in a swamp.
Well, how will we pull off that effect? What effect? Do it. Just do it.
Get me 3 horses. I can get it done in 2 shots, but we'll have a third just in case.
Those were the good old days.
And then guess what? They got it done in 1 shot, shot the other 2 horses in the face. Just fucking ping-ponged a bullet off their skulls.
Now people care about animals and the whole thing.
Yeah, Peter's like, wait, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill horses.
What does it
and we're like,
mean to
do you know how many fucking
ping-pong
horses? Bing.
You know,
Ping pong.
I'm just gonna say it. I'll say it.
Bing bong.
I'll say it on camera. Millennials killed animal torture.
We did. I mean, you did. Kevin.
Not me.
Kevin brought an interesting point to me the other day. He said, Nick, you're only a year away from being a millennial. Evidently, the official time period for millennials is 81. So what was it, 81 to what, Kevin?
97.
To 97. And I was
That's
born in
millennials?
1980. Yeah, so
believe
technically
so.
you're
I'm
probably a
looking into it right
millennial.
now.
I guess I am. So I apologize for my
For your
group of people here.
Yeah, why don't you fucking rescind that statement.
Used to
and
be
go
able
out
to
there.
just I miss the people like me. We ruined the days of Milo and Otis. You just put a cat and a dog in a barrel down the river,
glue them together,
get the shot, and wave goodbye. And now
what happened? Do we have to go
sensitivity?
We have to get those cats and dogs? No, man, they're gone. We got 15 more cats and dogs over there, all trained.
It's Lord knows we got enough.
Gun to their head. They saw what we did to the horses from Neverending Story.
Yeah.
So they don't want the fucking bullet ping-ponged off their skull either.
Yeah. I just wish
What is the ping-ponging?
Bing bong.
And you'll never get there's so many great remakes and reboots nowadays. They're making all these movies better. Total Recall is better, and they do them all way better now. And I just we'll never get a better Old Yeller. They did the old one. I want the new one where he's got it's not on the shitty farm. I want it. No, it's just modern day apartment. Guy's got Uzi 9mm. Okay, fuck it. Where's the dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Spray and pray.
Can't do that. No.
Cocaine cowboys.
God, the mess that would make. The mess that would make.
An Uzi, 9mm.
Into a dog?
Wouldn't be much of a dog left.
No.
Good news is you still have the Uzi. All right, you still have that.
Rocco,
Takes a long time to keep putting the bullets in though. I've had to load a gun before.
Dog wants to go outside. You want to go outside? Go to heaven like all dogs.
Yeah. Bam. I'm sure I'll tell this story on the Game Over Greggy show when we get to the topic that is probably the life and times of Rocco. But I remember back in the day when I worked at IGN, and you guys used to make content for IGN.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That? So you used
for
to
like 3 years.
Yeah, I think it was for IGN Prime or whatever the subscription. Insider, that's what it was. I think it's Prime now.
Yeah.
I remember, I never got a chance to tell you this, but 1 out of every 3 videos that you guys gave us was just with the higher ups at IGN, just a hard no. Just a hard no.
Yeah.
And this is me starting off, I think I was like, maybe the first couple years I was working there, so I was still wet behind the ears and had zero pull and didn't get the opportunity to have an opinion. But we would laugh so hard at them. At
thank
how
you.
unbelievably inappropriate and fucking hilarious they were.
Thanks. Thank you.
And I want you to know, I personally was like, we should put this up. And everyone's like, if we put it up and we get backlash, you're fired, Nick. And I said, we should not put this up. That's where I went with that.
Understandable.
But I want you to know, I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Well, what was funny too about our IGN days too were actually the ones they would reject that were like really dry videos, because there were some times where it was like, okay, we went a little over the top. I understand.
Yeah.
But then there were ones where it was just like, we're like eating at Sonic. And we're using it as a metaphor for like the Sonic franchise, and we keep like, why do we keep coming back here? This doesn't even taste good, but we keep thinking it will, and stuff like that. And they rejected that. They were just like, it's just you guys eating lunch. I'm not putting this up. But like, that's one of our biggest hit videos ever. Like, we put it on our own YouTube channel, and all these dry videos that they would reject were like our biggest videos. So that's what I don't understand. So. Figured you know those guys too, so you talk to them.
On the show today, we're going to conference call Dave Claman and Fran Marabella together.
Okay.
We're going to get this answer for you.
Okay.
You're going to get this answer. Dave Claman no longer works for IGN, hasn't worked for IGN for 10 years.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, wow.
Think he's still at Bethesda?
Where is he?
We're going to call him.
Oh, Bethesda?
I think he works at Bethesda now, yeah.
Wow.
Could be wrong.
Let's call him anyway. Let's see what is Bethesda doing.
I don't know.
Are they doing Skyrim 3000
Let's do
whatever?
it. Skyrim for the Switch. Who cares? Who cares? Let's go into some quick entertainment news because we're getting a little long on this one. Kev,
okay.
Let's bring up this first story. Cool, Greg. You wanted to talk about this. What's going on with OK Beast?
Okay, Beast.
Two dudes from this community.
Wait, is this an official Cool Greg effect?
No.
Okay.
So two guys from the community, Blessings Jr. and Raj Former,
Okay.
his name is, had me on their podcast.
Oh, wow.
Weeks ago. So it's pretty badass. OKBeast.com to check it out. I'm just talking hella shit about Kendrick Lamar and saying Jay-Z's the GOAT, basically.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's that clickbait shit right there.
So if you guys go to, we'll put this link in the chat, Kevin, if you can. It's
I just
2017 rap music in review featuring Cool Greg Gettys of Kinda Funny, Super Throne Watch episode 1. Is this the first ever episode of this guy's podcast?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Blessings.
Kicking it off right. People are gonna remember you. They're gonna say, Cool Greg started this fucking shit.
Oh.
He started this joint, as they say.
Yeah, they do
Get
say it.
Get it.
This is where the cookies are at.
This is where the cookies are at.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen. Kev, bring this next news story up, please. Black Panther, as you know, is coming out in theaters very shortly. It has made a very big impact already in Hollywood, as it has in theaters. This headline comes from The Hollywood Reporter. This is Aaron Couch says Black Panther sets Alamo Drafthouse superhero record. It also says the movie is also the top-selling superhero title on Fandango at this point in time.
Oh,
Of course,
the
generally,
Fandango stats are in?
they are. The
Who
all-important Fandango stats of... what I like about this is the movie is also the top-selling superhero title on Fandango at this point in time. Of course it is. It's the only superhero movie coming out right now.
Fluctuating, though, constantly.
It is.
We'll check in with moviephone.com and see what their stats are, too.
Let's call Movie Phone in 5 minutes and
Get
see if it's still a thing.
Let's get together with Grandma, call for those movie times, and just go.
used to
We'll all
love
go
that.
together.
Man, when I was a kid, before the internet, before anything, I used to love opening the paper. I'd get the paper
Yeah.
out, and I'd be like, okay, what am I going to see this week? And I'd circle the ones that I wanted, and then my mom
Yeah.
would say no. And then she would just give me $20 and say, if you can get there, you
Yeah.
can watch the movie. It
How far was it?
was far. For a little chubby kid like I was,
Sure.
too far.
Yeah.
Outside, 5 steps out of my house when I was a kid was too far. I'm not going to fucking bike. I rollerbladed for a while, though.
No,
No.
bikes. Ooh.
Sweating was no. That was a no-no for me when I was a
No, thank you.
If it involved breaking a sweat, I wasn't going to do it. The story reads, moviegoers are already springing into action for Black Panther. Alamo Drafthouse revealed to Heat Vision on Tuesday that the upcoming Marvel Studios film is pre-selling faster at its theaters than any comic book movie has before. How much faster? Well, after 18 days on sale compared with recent comic book movies, Black Panther's closest competitor is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which sold 72% as many tickets as Black Panther during the same period. Wonder Woman, close second, had sold 59%
Wow.
as many tickets during the same period. People are fucking stoked about Black Panther.
Yeah.
There is a lot behind this film. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see it. I don't know. I don't think there's anything negative to be said. At this time, of course, we will be including this in the MCU and review as it is an official movie leading up to Infinity War. So we'll do the reacts for that when it is. I think is it next week? Is that when it comes out?
I think so.
I want to say next week.
But so it will be out of order.
What's that?
So it will be out of order.
Yes,
I
the
want to say
reacts
it's
for
the
that will.
following week. I think we're gonna do the Avengers, and then it's that week next week. There's we tweeted out an image somewhere.
I don't pay attention, but
Nobody does.
we will be doing a reacts for this. We'll be doing a review for it. I wonder if we'll do a review and a reacts. I don't know. We'll see.
I
see.
think
I'll be
that's
there.
A review. Will
You'll
you?
be there. We'll call you in.
All right.
There you are.
Yeah.
You live in San Diego. You can't come up all the time. As much as I'd love
We'll
to have you,
see.
I'd love it if our two offices
Last
were right next to
time-
each other and we could
Yeah.
just put our ear to the wall and hear what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
That'd be real fun for me.
Yeah, but if we did that for you, it'd be all this Marvel stuff, and I'd just
And
tune out.
you just tune it the
Yeah.
fuck out. Well,
Yeah,
speaking of
sorry.
other Marvel stuff, second news story, Kevin. The of course Ant-Man and the Wasp teaser trailer launched yesterday, and one of the villains was revealed. Who is the Ghost? This again is the Hollywood Reporter. This was cool. There's like 1 or 2 shots of this character in there, and that suit looks fucking dope.
Are we just assuming this is the Wasp's mom? Somehow she got out of the.
Mama Wasp?
How she somehow got out of like quantum space.
Yeah, they showed one person that like was all quantum spacey.
Well, let's read the story and see.
Nah.
It's a blink and you'll miss it debut, but the first trailer for the summer's Ant-Man and the Wasp debuted one of the movie's antagonists, the Ghost, a character so in tune with the times that it just might become the Marvel Cinematic Universe's next breakout character. The movie Ghost is already guaranteed to have some differences from the comic book inspiration. If nothing else, the character will be played by Ready Player One and Tomb Raider's Hannah John Kamen, while the comic book Ghost is male. But the original character is one who easily fits into the Ant-Man movie ethos, despite coming from Iron Man comic books, thanks to its guiding principle: all corporations are unethical and must be destroyed. That's interesting. To be fair, this wasn't always what the Ghost was about when he first appeared in the 1987's Iron Man number 217, created by David Michelin and Bob Layton. The Ghost was a little bit more confused in its aims. Sure, he has an internal monologue that actually includes the words, "I must destroy this company, I need to," but he would just one issue later be revealed to be a particularly dedicated corporate spy who was happy to accept payment for one corporation to dismantle another. In his defense, the costume was a high-tech suit of armor that allowed him to become intangible and invisible, hence the name, and those tend to be pretty pricey in terms of upkeep. What's up, Kev?
I feel like they're gonna switch it around.
You think they're gonna switch it around?
Yeah.
Well,
They're gonna be like, oh no, she's a girl in this one, and it's Wasp's mom.
maybe.
Okay, spoilers, bro.
Dude, it's a theory.
That's what the
theory,
chat
bro.
said the same thing. They think you might have ruined it for them.
Hey,
Way to
the
go,
chat
man.
goes suck on 11 for all I care.
Doesn't this screenshot look like a still from like Star Wars Rebels or Clone Wars? Or
Yeah,
something?
What do you think? It looks like Ghost in the Shell.
No, but like to me, it looks like
Like
a
Destiny.
3D render.
Destiny, it looks like
of a-
Destiny.
Oh, Destiny,
Well,
that's what it looks
yeah.
like, yeah.
Andy,
Yeah.
this is a screenshot that then now they've enlarged. This is just straight from the trailer.
No, but it is very much CG. Like, that suit's definitely
Sure,
a CG
sure.
model. That's not a real person in a suit.
100%.
I think it looks cool.
I think it looks
It makes
cool
me want
too.
to play Destiny. It makes me like, no, we're gonna raid
There's no better
Destiny
time to jump in than
tonight.
now.
I'm gonna do the raid tonight with Andy. Will we succeed? Who knows? Someone will have to shepherd us through. Let's call Alfredo.
Well, you want to know what I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think you bag on the Lord of the Rings, but you read that whole shopping list of bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
And the guy,
He
I mean,
got you.
you bring
Lord
up
of the
Middle.
Rings sucks. He's right.
Yeah, Middle Earth sucks. Here's this
It
wasp,
does!
the wasp, and all their how they're.
God,
Here's what I want to know.
how their
What
suit
exactly
works.
was the relationship between Gandalf and the Hobbits? You know? What was
Yeah.
he using these little guys for?
He's essentially a god.
what was he doing?
He's kind of like an angel
Yeah.
in their world.
Right,
It's really,
but
really
he comes
stupid.
in and everyone's like,
Do you know that-
Gandalf's here. We have to cow down
that
to him.
Sauron is
and
maybe
maybe
the real bad guy?
I just feel like there was some shit happening behind the scenes that maybe was a little weird with Gandalf and the Hobbits. That's all I'm
No.
saying.
You're alleging some bullshit right now.
No. Yeah.
It's all hearsay. It's all
Yeah.
hearsay.
No, it's not.
But I'm saying, if you read the
He's
Silmarillion,
here saying it, so
if
it
you
is.
read the Silmarillion, okay?
Did you?
No, but if you do, if you read it, there might be some crazy shit in there about the hobbits and Gandalf. Like the wizards are using them. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna come out and say it. Sex slaves, little sex slaves.
Jesus.
No.
Well, after
No.
in the books afterwards, there is some speak of sex slavery in the Hobbits.
What?
Remember? Because then the other wizard.
Kevin, you're going off on a tangent. I'm with you.
the
Let's
other-
go. Let's
He's
burn this
spoiling
fucker
this
down.
movie now too.
The other wizard. No,
Now they
changed-
can't do
no,
part 4
They,
without-
they changed in the movies. They kill him off. He falls off the tower,
Yeah.
lands on a spike, so he's dead for sure.
Yeah. So what can he
But
really do?
I'm just saying, sex slavery with
Maybe
the
he
Hobbits.
liked the spike though. You know, he likes the feeling
He
of being
did
skewered and killed through
He
the
did
chest.
seem pleased. What was that?
What happened?
I don't know.
Greg came in and out.
He just came in and hit his head on a light and left.
Do you think he farted?
I hope
Does
it's
it smell weird?
It smells like cookies, but that could be a Greg Miller fart.
Yeah, nobody knows.
If it smells like
farts
chicken
smell
wings or Oreos, it's probably Greg Miller. Bring up this next news story, please, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
This comes from flickeringmyth.com, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
So you know it's
these
real.
guys, I pretty much get all my news, world news, not just entertainment, just world news, what's kind of going on at any given moment on the globe. I go to flickeringmyth.com.
Flickeringmyth.com. Yeah,
And
not
they just
.org
got
or
it
net.
going on.
Be careful.
Ooh.
Where do you? Did you see the Disaster Artist?
Yeah, I did.
Are you a fan of the Room/Disaster? Are you caught up in this
Yeah.
whole hype?
Yeah, you know what's funny is like I loved that when it came out and people discovered it, and then it kind of got like, all right, like, okay, we can stop like quoting that maybe. It's been like a decade. So when they announced the Disaster Artist, I was kind of like, oh man, are we just gonna be like quoting that again? But I thought it was like, I liked that they filmed it dramatically. Almost, you know, even though it was a comedy, like it was done with like emphasis on their friendship, and
Yeah.
like I thought it was a good movie.
I thought it was
yeah.
good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was one of those things where I'm like, this could be very predatory.
Yeah.
Like, and kind of really fucking with him. But I think
Yeah.
it painted him in as positive a light as
Yeah,
possible. So
yeah,
could
I dug it.
possibly be painted.
Yeah.
Well, then I got great news for you.
Okay.
Coming from flickeringmyth.com. Tommy Wiseau has officially announced a 3D version of The Room. He did this on Twitter. If you scroll down, Kevin, you can see his tweet. It says 5.1, which I believe is the audio, 4K,
Yeah.
which is the resolution, and 3D. I don't know what that is. Click on that. What does that do?
Wow. What?
He just goes to Matt.
Oh, it's in
He's
response.
responding to someone. Okay, cool. I'll tell you what the world doesn't need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any of those things. It doesn't need any of those things.
It just sounds though like he's stating like the highest quality that he can think of
Yes,
at the moment.
he really is.
Like
he
I'm
is,
surprised Blu-ray isn't in there.
I feel like he's Donald Trumping this a little bit, right? Where he's just like, people are like, hey, are you going to release a 4K version? It's like 4K.
3D,
I'll tell you what we're going to
5.1.
do. It's going to be 5.1.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4K.
He
It's
should've
going to be
said-
3D. We're going to come to your house and act this out and slap you in the face a couple times.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
what
I
this is
feel
gonna
like
be.
he's done this before. Like I've seen him say stuff like this before. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you were talking that he mentioned this at Comic-Con like a year or two
Yeah,
ago.
I think so. Yeah, that it was going to be 3D. I'm waiting for it. I mean,
Maybe it'll be the first
deliver.
time I see The Room. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh well, now's
But
your.
you have seen the Disaster Artist.
Yes, I feel like I got the gist. I don't think I need more of
Well,
The
you
Room.
won't really know until you see it in 3 dimensions. And
It's
just,
true.
You know, just
And
like Captain EO, it's meant
Yes.
to be seen in 3D with rubber puppets.
Yeah, yeah, terrifying Jim Henson rubber. There was a time in my life where I loved, but also was terrified of the Jim Henson studio.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the Dark
Yeah.
Crystal. Remember the Dark Crystal?
Yeah, and Labyrinth and stuff.
Labyrinth,
Yeah.
fucking terrifying shit. Why would anyone do that to kids?
Yeah.
Why, that's probably why I'm so fucked up.
Because Jim Henson respected children as people
Uh-huh.
and didn't play down to them, is the real
Mm.
answer.
Yeah, and guess what? Made us all tougher.
Yeah.
But also gave us massive psychoses.
Yes, that
Yeah.
too. But
It's probably why you and me think what we think is funny. I just made a joke
Yeah.
about Gandalf using hobbits as sex slaves. I stand by it.
well, I think I am like David Bowie sexually.
Well, you definitely, from where I'm sitting,
And-
you definitely have his massive package.
Thank you. Yeah, that's.
I meant his
I
heart.
didn't
You know, his heart.
want to say it.
I meant like because he had a big heart. He had a
Yeah.
big heart.
Right.
That was the package he delivered to everyone, including
Right.
Jennifer Connelly. I imagine, at least in my fan fiction, he said, "Fuck it, fuck the labyrinth. We're just gonna make out a little bit."
Yeah, she was
And
a
it's gonna
kid
cut.
in that movie.
Well, she was at least 18. I hope.
No, let's just move
Well,
on.
she was at least
past
18.
that. Nope.
Next news story.
She was at least 18.
Uh,
I hope.
this
So the whole movie's a coming of age story about a young girl into adulthood.
yeah, but I mean, when she was an actress at the time, she
Oh
was at least
man,
18.
when does
I hope.
when this goes up?
Kevin, let's make
This
sure we
is-
cut that
is this
part
live?
out of the YouTube version.
Oh, it's live.
Oh no, we're live now. No, yeah, there's thousands of people that just saw you make
right.
that joke. I
I
can't
didn't-
believe you
I
made that joke. I can't
didn't
believe
do
you would
that.
say that and the stuff about the hobbits. That's so
I
crazy.
didn't do that.
All right, next
So
story.
weird.
is-
Next news story: The Purge 4's new title and poster revealed. This is awesome. I have not seen a Purge film yet. I have meant to. Are you familiar with the Purge franchise? The idea, behind the Purge, of course, is that one day out of the year, everyone, no laws, everyone
Yeah.
just gets to do whatever the fuck they want, kill whoever they want, rob whatever they want, and it
Yeah.
gets all of the anger out of society,
Right.
kind of cleanses it, purges it, if you will, and then everyone goes back to normal. Well, this is a prequel called The First Purge. Was announced almost a year ago.
Okay.
Prequel leading up to the first Purge movie, and now the prequel has an official poster. The First Purge, of course, playing off of Make America Great Again, the Donald Trump hat that is red. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
See this
well,
together?
I have to see the other ones first.
Oh, they're so good.
I know.
Well, the first one's okay. Second and third one's
Okay. Well, there you go. Joey says only see the first one, and we'll see this one, I guess. Is that
but
what
I
your
don't understand. So this is a prequel to this is leading up to the first Purge.
So how this is gonna go?
That doesn't
as-
sound exciting. It's not the way they pass a law. That's
No,
it.
here's how it goes, and this is actually pretty interesting. As for the plot, the first Purge focuses on how, in an effort to get crime rate down below 1% for the rest of the year, the new Foundation of Fathers of America tests a sociological theory that vents aggression for one night in one isolated community. So, like, we're gonna do a test bed of this in one small community, and if it works, and then eventually it
Oh,
spreads
okay.
into a
This is
nationwide
like the
phenomenon.
demo
Yeah,
kind
they're
of,
like, let's
okay.
just try this in like a rural, like Fremont. Let's just
Okay.
fuck up Fremont real quick.
beta.
Fuck Fremont, you know, like let's
Okay.
just. I'm kidding.
It's a
if you're from
beta
Fremont.
test. Oh.
No,
Cool.
Fremont sucks.
It's better than Benicia.
Oh
Yeah.
God, so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that was a good.
Not shitting on
save.
Benicia. I'm just letting you know.
No,
I had a
We
good
wouldn't
time there.
we wouldn't
My boy
do
Sean's
that.
from there, but we wouldn't do that.
Finnegan?
His
No,
Oh, thank God.
Rivers.
Oh,
He's from
kinda
Benicia.
cool.
We
He's-
partied in
he's
Benicia a
cool.
couple times. He's cool.
Good
He's
hair.
cooler than me. All right, it's fine. It's time for the deep dive topic.
Okay.
Now, Rocco, as you know, because you watch this show, I'm sure every day,
Yeah.
we like to occasionally go a little deeper into one of these topics.
Yeah.
This came from you.
Yeah.
Approximately 40 minutes ago, you retweeted
Yeah.
this. Kevin, bring it up here.
Which I just want to say, I only retweet, I'm very global minded and I'm always trying to look out for kind of what's going on the global platform. And I always retweet things that I feel like pertain to our society and how to better it. And this just struck me as just a news story that it really just sang to me in a way that, was very evocative and provocative and emotional.
And one of the things I love most about you is that when I think about you, I think comic, obviously you're funny, online influencer,
Digital influencer.
digital influencer. But most of all, I think about you as a humanitarian.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
fair.
think about
That's
you
fair.
as a sort of an entrepreneurial. You're in this for the people. You're not in this for profit at all.
Right.
And so when I saw you retweet this, and by I saw you, I mean Andy saw that because
Yeah.
I, for whatever reason, didn't follow you until 45 minutes ago. I thought we should talk about this.
Yeah.
This is from a gentleman on a website called Facebook.com. Said, my wife said if I get 1 million likes, should be pluralized, I can name our son Goku. And if you look down at the bottom there, he has 1 million likes on this post. So Kevin, bring up the next post.
Yeah, and here's the payoff.
This is his wife.
Yeah.
With a look that can only be described as utter shame.
Yep.
I'm keeping my word. Our son's name will be Goku Sanchez.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And this is the beautiful part here too, is just the way that this is staged. Okay, immediately, you were drawn to, okay, is it shame? Is it just, what is it?
It's shame.
But I didn't even notice that, because what I see as soon as I see that image is the collective Genki Dama, sorry, I'll translate for English speakers, the spirit mom that he's gathering, because that's a little piece of everyone's energy who contributed to this movement. And so that's the first thing that I saw, was just the energy he's collected and the positive things he's doing with it. Her problem is her problem. I don't know why she's upset.
Well, her problem started approximately, I would guess, 5 years ago when she married this guy.
Yeah, well,
That's
They've been
where her
married for
problem
5
started.
years?
What's that?
You think they've been married for 5 years?
I like to believe everyone gets married for 5 years and then
has
starts
a kid?
having kids. Because after that, you can travel a little bit, get to know each other,
Sure.
and then you get
I mean,
bored
hey,
of each
that's
other,
always
and
been
you're
my
like, fuck
plan.
it, let's get a kid or a dog.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
well, I just wanted, what did she want to name the kid? Trunks? Like, what was her problem?
Trunks, I would actually argue,
Janemba?
better
Like,
name
what?
than Goku.
Should have gone with Kakarot. Makes more sense.
Now, where do you think this kid's gonna net out in 10 years with a name like Goku? Do you think it's gonna help
Everyone's
him or
gonna
hinder
call
his
him Go. It's gonna be
social?
fucking
No one's
awesome.
gonna touch this kid. No one. They're gonna back away.
You think they're gonna back away, or you think they're gonna go? It's like naming your kid Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson Scarpino. And people go, oh, you're named after Mike Tyson. You must be able to fight. And they're gonna fuck with this kid so bad that he's going to go, Mom, can I please go by my middle name Trunks?
Yeah. Oh, Mike Tyson's a lot different than Goku, the savior of the planet.
It's like naming your kid Superman. How about that?
Yeah.
Superman Scarpino, which now that I'm thinking about it, has a ring to it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
It does sound good.
That's what, but
Superman.
Specifically what you're talking about though is why you can't go top tier character, because then it is like, wow, that's a lot to live up to. So that's why I would pick kind of a middle ground, like a strong character,
Like a
but not
Naruto.
the most. No,
Like with the character Naruto
that's not
in the Dragon Ball
That's
series.
not this series. No,
Like Naruto,
I would go
like
like
Tetsuo.
like Spopovich.
Spopovich.
Because he's strong at the tournament. But outside of the tournament, you really don't know what his powers are, and is it the Majin thing that is giving him his energy? You don't really know. So if you name your kid that,
was
then
it?
it's a little more.
It
Popovich?
was
What was
the
it?
Majin thing that
Spopovich.
was given- yeah.
Spoke. No, that's terrible.
It was
These are
definitely
all
the
terrible.
Majin thing giving
No,
him the energy.
no, I'm gonna say they're great, but this is why it's point and counterpoint all day.
It is.
Departed versus Lord of the Rings.
You, sir,
Cookie
are,
versus Cookie. But
you are a perfect counterpart to me. We are diametrically
why I'm here.
opposed on nearly every issue.
Yeah.
Which, although frustrating for me, makes for great content
well,
for the audience.
well, this is what they said. They said this show is dying because everyone's like, I agree. Oh yeah, it's all yes men. You need the personality to step in and challenge.
we needed a talent, and you, sir, filled that role.
Thank you,
Ladies and
God.
gentlemen, that's it for news right now. We're going to go into a few tips, and then we will talk to the chat a little
Is
bit.
it? Are we going into tips and tricks or
We are
just tips?
just tips.
Did you ever read Tips and Tricks?
No, is it a porn magazine?
It was a magazine.
Did it have pornographic images?
Oh
of men
no,
and
no,
or
sorry,
women?
I should have clarified. No, it was a video game magazine.
Okay, cool.
That was the first time I'd ever heard of Tommy Tallarico. As they advertised
Tommy Tallarico.
they advertised
Video
his
Games
album.
Live.
Yeah, in Tips and
Have
Tricks.
you seen that show?
Yeah.
Live?
Oh yeah.
Is it
yeah.
good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tommy is a great friend of us at Mega 64. He by himself wrote, directed, published, composed music for a short film called Gamer Wars.
Wow.
Did it all himself, all the audio. So if you watch it, all that audio work, every cut of the camera, every effect was all him. We simply published it, and he's done 4 of them. It actually goes to 5. We skipped 4 because the story got too complicated, so we just skipped it.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
5
that's what
kind of
you should-
reboots
that's
it. Yeah.
kinda what I did
We
with,
went right to. We just
That's what I did with all
rebooted
the
it.
Hobbit movies. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't.
So if you ever look up Gamer Wars, he did all that himself. He's so talented.
Definitely check that out, everyone. A couple tips before we go into the chat. Justin Ryan Beer says, Nick, can I get a butthole? Also, when are you getting those beautiful new Twitch emotes? Yo, it's the ghetto board. We out. Butthole. And I don't know, when are we getting the new Twitch? I think you guys have to make the Twitch emotes. I don't think we ever did that.
Yeah, no, we got.
No, we don't have time for that.
We don't. Hey, we don't do that.
I've asked Andy
don't
to do
ask.
them, but he was just like,
What's up?
When do we get the new Twitch emotes? When do we get the ghetto board? We out?
None. I say take them away.
Everybody tweet Joey Noel.
There you go. Just tweet at her. Don't say anything.
"You want me back, Andy?"
Just tweet at her.
We got her, dude.
Yeah.
F-boy number 2. I'm not reading your full name because it is an expletive, and we do not say expletive on
Fuck
the show.
boy. It says fuck
It says
boy.
fuck boy.
Sorry, what?
Heartbreak Tax, Nick. Tell me you love me. I love you. Justin Ryan Beer gave us one more tip. It says, one last thing. Can you make $69.69 KF Patreon tier? Greg is already on board. Yes, but I don't know what we would make it. We'd have to put our heads together, and we'll have to put our heads and our crosses together and
Nice,
really
dude.
think about. Thank you, Andy. Jesus
Nice.
Christ, dude. K-babes, like key-beebs. He said like kebabs, I guess. I don't know. Nick, you thought The Hobbit being shot at 48 frames per second was weird. Ang Lee's next movie, Billy Lynn Halftime Walk, is being filmed at 120 frames per second. PC dork.
That movie came out like 2 years ago. He says it's his next movie, but that's on Blu-ray. Like,
Roasted, dog.
yeah, that's been out. It's the only 4K Blu-ray disc that actually is in 60 frames a second natively. So
Really?
So yeah, can we rescind their tip?
No, we're going to keep their money. They give us the money.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I will say that's interesting
Contribute
because
another tip.
if you film something in 120 frames per second, the entire thing could just be like
Yeah.
kind of slow-mo. Not really a lot because 120 is not that much.
Yeah.
Just like, and then you can speed it up and you know that cool time warping effect.
If you play the movie Watchmen in regular speed, it's a GIF.
It is, it just goes
you can
fast.
embed the movie in a tweet.
That's something I'd like to see done. Please do that. Our last tip today comes from ODS Troy. ODS Troy says, shout out to Rocco and the Mega 64 boys. And he spelled it right with a Z.
With a Z. That's great.
That's how you know
we
he's
know this
serious.
guy. But he tipped. Okay, we do our own stream, so the tip. I mean, I want you guys to get tips, but
No, yeah, we don't.
every Sunday we do our thing. So
They do. It's
Sunday.
called church. They go to church and they pray
yeah.
for forgiveness for all the horrible shit they do in
So
their videos.
save the $5 for the basket.
No, yeah, he's already given it to us. So
Oh,
let's
okay.
stop asking
Okay,
people
sorry.
to rescind their tips.
Okay, sorry.
I got to pay these guys at some point in the future. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Cool. Let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO. This is your opportunity out there in the community to do something awesome for each other. You go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend. Nominate someone that you think is doing a great job at being a human being, just like Max did. Max, aka Titan Matrix, aka at Last Geek Dying, aka your boy. I added that last one because it's cool. Is shouting out Zyger. Zyger has put up with everyone's shit they have given him for years now, and he's been a great sport and a great person regardless of what's happened. Zyger has done a great job being a best friend to all the community. Hella. That's nice.
Wow.
Good job, Zyger.
Was Zyger the villain in Shadows of the Empire?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Zyger.
Okay. You used pheromones.
Yeah, it was. He was the green one.
Right.
That tried to pimp out Leia.
Yeah. Yeah. Kudos.
They need to make that into a movie. Just
Yeah.
plug it out
I
there.
think that would.
Stop
I
fucking
think that it's now is better than ever.
I almost asked what Rocco thought of The Last Jedi, but I'm not going to do it because a lot of people are saying, Nick, please stop talking shit about The Last Jedi because it's a terrible movie. We all know it's a terrible movie. Stop talking shit about it. We all know it's bad, okay? But it breaks my heart because I liked it. I get that you guys liked it out there. So I will not talk about it even though it was a terrible movie. I will not say anything bad about it even though I feel like it let me down.
It let us all down.
I don't have anything even to say, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Nice.
It's just that the emotional resonance of certain scenes were punctured by these humor.
They just came out of nowhere. It was like, why put a joke there?
Sorry, I'm just. It's still, it's,
Are you still
these- there? it's these lights. Are you
still there? Has he hung up? I don't know how. Was he on
these lights.
PCS? I don't understand how Metro
Have your accent's gotten way worse.
Hello?
That's not even remotely what he sounded like.
Is he there? Just shoot him out of the fucking space. Shoot him! All right.
I didn't outright hate it. There was a lot I liked and a lot I didn't.
I think I'm the same.
I think that's a fair statement.
I would agree. All right.
Lukewarm on
All right, cool. Fair point. Middle of the road. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the giveaway. If you didn't know, we give We give a game away each and every day here on this show. There's 4 ways you can get entered to win. 1, you can be in the Twitch chat right now, just like Lakers Shed 2432 is. You're not the winner. I just wanted to shout out your name right there.
Don't
Yeah.
shout him out. He's saying stupid things in the chat.
Is he saying stupid things?
Yeah, he's talking about me not having an opinion because I like Sizzlers.
Well, you
First
do
of
like
all,
Sizzlers, and you know it's
You
going to
like
kill you one day.
Sizzler?
Hold on a second, guys. I like
year
their
is this?
cheesy bread. Okay?
Oh, the cheesy bread is good. Yeah,
that shit is
And you know
special.
what's funny is they stopped. You have to like request that now. They used to just
that's
give it
right.
to
They
you.
used-
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still free. You just have to request it.
Yeah, but
Granted,
you know.
I haven't been to Sizzlers in like 6 years.
Yeah.
But like, I would go just
Well,
for the cheesy bread.
Well,
never been there.
But hold on, wait. We need to stop here. We do need to
whatever you want.
we do
I'm
need to
listening,
remember
yeah.
that the cheesy toast, the official name is Texas toast.
That's true. That is true.
So I just want, I want the viewers to be clear, because you can put cheese on toast, but it's not Texas toast.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
You are correct.
Nor is it the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster. 2 different genres, and I don't want to conflate.
I'm very happy.
the Cheddar
you're doing this.
biscuits at Red Lobster are heavenly.
Yeah, I just eat those and leave.
They're, I ate those, leave, and then
can't
Cool
get
Greg and I
mad.
boot gang it. We
Justin
just grab
Ryan,
the fucking,
man, you're losing some
we grab a
solid
lobster and
points
just
in my
run
book.
out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, we got it. You can't chase after us because you don't
Yeah,
care.
you can't do anything.
Because you're minimum wage play, you don't give a fuck.
And I eat. I'll free a lobster on the way out.
There you go.
Just
Free him. Just cut the
throw
little
it.
tongs after him and just put him in the bushes. Let him
And the
go.
thing is, the lobster knows its way to the ocean. It always knows where to go.
Yeah,
I have
they
read
do.
that. I have
It
read
can
that.
crawl all the way.
And what's cool about lobsters, the last thing I want to say about lobsters that I love, is that's the last animal you can kill, and it's like cool.
Yeah.
You can't, like
Yeah.
I said about the Old Yeller thing, can't do that with
Yeah.
a dog, but a lobster, they're
one
like, yeah,
cares.
throw it in this boiling hot water. Yeah, check this out. And everyone goes, yeah, put that, gift that on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I want to watch that over and over. So that's what they need to do. If you're going to remake Old Yeller, do it with a lobster, and no one cares. Just be like, yo, we're going to eat, we're surf and turf tonight.
Yeah.
Uzi 9mm.
What I like is that you're doing bursts. You're not blowing your entire load at once.
No, you only one good.
Just to cut like 5-6 bullets to the head in one burst,
Yeah.
and it just explode the
How many
head.
lobsters are we killing?
Just one.
But you free 2 for every one you kill.
Yeah.
Sure.
That way it's fair.
That's how
golden
charity
rule.
works. Again, going
gold-
back,
yeah.
Rocco is nothing if not a humanitarian.
Exactly.
He's here for the people and the animals. He's an animal-tarian. Of course, 3 other ways to win the giveaway. You can be a subscriber here with Amazon Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. Give it to someone, please. If not, you can go over to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. Support us at the $2 or above level, and you get entered to win. You also get all the perks of the $1 and above level, which, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, before 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, January 31st, you get to see this guy on the Game Over Greggy show. We're gonna have it's going to be more of this. And this has been one of my favorite episodes we've ever made. So I'm very excited about that. Today's winner wins Ultimate Chicken Horse on the PS4. Congratulations to Benjamin Abrego from the Kinda Funny Games Patreon. You have won that. You're probably not watching the show right now, but you supported us. And guess what? You got a surprise waiting for you in your inbox. Is it going to be the game code, or is it going to be a picture of us shirtless? Who knows?
I will not get shirtless.
Let's get shirtless.
I'll get pantsless. I don't know what that is. I'm not afraid of
I'm
that,
with her
but
too. I'm
shirtless
with her
is
too.
like no one needs to see that. But like, the ass area, I don't care about that.
No one cares.
Because to me, if you see that, that's your problem. It's not mine.
Yeah, no,
but
I can't
me
see it.
shirtless, I don't want to put that out there.
I'm right
so
there with you. I was one of
choose
those
not to.
kids that used to, when other kids were swimming, I'd be in the pool with my shirt on, and,
Yeah.
and the shirt would just float around me because it would stretch
Yeah.
out, and I didn't care, and I'd get out, and you'd see my big brown nipples.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Same
whatever,
here.
it doesn't matter.
Same here.
I just didn't want anyone to know that I was overweight when I was a child.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to know that.
Yeah.
And that has radiated to now.
Yep.
To now.
Well, I don't think you're overweight. You look good.
No, I've lost some weight. I'm trying to get more and more fit as the day goes on.
Same
but
here.
I will always, in my brain, be that kid in that pool.
Yeah.
Always. Let's go into the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do the old 3 and 3. This is your opportunity to talk to us. Give us 3. We'll take 3 questions, comments, or concerns from the normal chat, and then we will go into sub-only mode and talk to the golden children, the subscribers, the ones who
Yeah.
have chosen to be awesome.
Sorry. The
Thank you.
1% got
You
their
are
way.
the 1%ers. You're the Bette Midlers. You're the wind beneath our wings.
Yep.
You are the Stephen Hawkins. You just figured things out for us.
Yep.
That's great. Let's see. Justin Ryan Bear
Stephen
says,
Hawkins.
Hawkins? Hawkins? How do you say his last name? Hawkins.
I'm gonna.
It's a multiple.
Yeah, it's
Because it's
Stephen Hawking.
But like now there's more than one of them.
Yeah.
See, this is where I always get confused. I always want to add an S to everything. When I met Adam Kovic for the first time, I kept calling him Adam Kovics.
That's a common misconception.
And Tim's like, his name is not pluralized. Stop pluralizing
It sounds better
things.
pluralized.
I think so too. Maybe we should call him and tell him to change.
As soon as I got here, he's calling me Rocco's.
Rocco's. How many times have
that's 'cause
people
modern world.
called you Rocco Seffarelli? Does anyone ever call
Oh,
you
not in person. I mean, every now and then someone will reference that, but whenever I have had like whenever I had like my own website a long time ago.
Yeah, when you did when the sex tape came out with you. in it?
Well, of course, yeah. No, but it was hard to like not have ads related to that like on it, and it was like, yeah, please, can I please not have that here? Thank you.
want
My
it?
mom goes to the site.
Yeah. Well, your mom's got to have fun too.
Thank you.
Panzer G2 says, Nick, what's a good hotel to book close to KF Prom? We are very close to locking down the location, but anywhere probably in the downtown area is going to be okay for you guys, or the Soma area probably okay. But we'll be announcing that location very, very soon, probably in the next week or two.
What's a good hotel to book next to KFC?
To KFC, there is one KFC/Taco Bell in the city that I know of. It's
Yeah.
over almost on Church Street, I want to say.
One-stop shop.
And then there's also one on Geary. So if you
Okay.
got, but there's no hotels next to that. So books anywhere in the Castro, you're probably fine.
All right,
I think
hell
the
yeah.
Geary one closed down.
Oh, an assassin's key blade says, "Who is going to win the Super Bowl?" In all caps. Patriots, right?
Gotta go, Pates.
Gotta go. Tom Brady, GOAT. He's the GOAT, right, Andy? Yeah, I fucking love
Gotta go,
Spurs.
Pates. Who's playing?
That's him exactly.
fucking Spurs.
You nailed it. My God, you piece of shit.
I hate sports.
They're so
I do. I hate them because I don't understand them, and I'm jealous that everyone else is into them. And that's the reality of the situation.
Who's the Pittsburgh Pirates? Who's in
The
it?
Pittsburgh Padres, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's the Eagles.
Whatever.
I think it's Philadelphia, right? Is that who
Oh,
it is?
Philly and the other guys.
And yeah. Shredberg says, "Fuck the Pats," and I hope he means just all people named Pat. I hope he doesn't mean
Yeah.
Patriots. I hope he just fucking hates the name Pat.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck the Pats.
Yeah.
Fuck all you Irish Pats from Boston.
Yeah.
Too far, Nick. Too far.
Well, I'm not saying it. It's if you guys want. Oh, if you're mad at that,
Yeah,
push
sorry,
your anger
Pat.
toward Shredberg on Twitch in the Twitch chat. I'm sure it's Shredberg on Twitter too. If not,
Michael
fuck that guy
Shredberg.
too. Oh, that's a dope name, actually.
Yeah.
Michael Shredberg.
Michael Shredberg sounds like the coolest skater.
It does actually.
Welcome. This is Shredberg's turf.
Trevor the Jones asks actual real question, which says, Rocco, favorite video game of the past year? What was your game of the year last year?
My game of the why even? Please, Breath of the Wild.
Was it?
Why, yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Obvious.
Obs. Mine too, because I
Yep.
only played 3 games, and that was one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't play a lot of games, but I loved Breath of the Wild. That was
Yes.
Mario Odyssey was dope though.
That was good. It was good, but it did not have the ambition that Breath of the Wild had. You know what I mean? It was
I actually do
it
know
was
what
an
you mean.
excellent, fun, charming game, but it was just that it didn't reach for Mario to go somewhere further to me. I don't know. So I loved it, but I got to give it to Zelda.
Did you play how'd you like the DLC for Zelda?
Cool. It was cool. It was intimidating at first, but my Christmas day this year was gathered around with my whole family because my mom loves video games too, and we all watched the trials on the screen and we were yelling and it was great. That was my Christmas. Was that a question?
That was a question.
What did I do for Christmas?
Yeah, it actually was. It was Ice Easy asked that.
Okay.
Ice Easy, no. King Franchise 88 says, Nick, the UFC is a sports league. Get wrecked.
Oh shit, he got you, dude.
UFC is not a sport. It's a way of life. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think that's right.
it's a way of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it
MMA,
is.
way of life. Let me tell you why right now. One reason you study MMA, you can make a sport out of it, but you could also defend yourself, right? How many times can you defend yourself spearing people with football and catching a football? That's not a skill that you can use to defend yourself. So it's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to kick your ass. You go, I'll go wide. I'll go wide.
Yeah, Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Well, when people threaten
Well,
me,
actually, I guess if you're really
I
fit,
do a
you
Hail
can run
Mary.
away.
Well,
That's
no, I just
probably
do a
pretty-
Hail Mary.
Oh, you
Full
just
of grace,
pray,
the Lord is
and
with
they think
thee.
you're a psycho.
Blessed
They
art
think
thou.
you're- They think you're a Jesus freak. and
Blessed is the fruit of
you're
thy
getting
womb,
into it.
Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother
Fantastic.
of God.
Ninja Free Trog said, Nick was bullied by football players, and they fucked his high school girlfriend, LOL. I didn't have many girlfriends in high school, so Joke's on you, sir.
God,
I didn't have a lot of girlfriends in high
This
school.
getting personal.
People are just getting personal with me right now.
You have high school friends in the chat?
I don't talk to anyone.
Do you ever invite all your high school friends to your Twitch chats?
No, I don't. In fact, I don't even post on Facebook. I don't want anyone from my hometown knowing what I do. It's been a big secret so far.
Oh, really?
I go home because I don't want to be bothered when I go home. I want to be able to sit at my local Starbucks at the Canyon Crest Center in Riverside, California, and just have nobody know who I am.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be able to do that probably on the day of Christmas for a few hours between 12 and 2 p.m. And I don't want anyone to go there and be like, Nick, I'm making a big deal out of how cool you are. I love you. You're the biggest name from our town. It's so cool, you know?
Yeah.
This is really good. I'm enjoying this.
You know? Actually, I feel like Ronda Rousey is from the Inland Empire. Could be wrong about that.
My high school 10-year anniversary or whatever, I did not go. I was going to, and then I saw the list of who was going, and it was like, oh, these are all the people I wanted to avoid in high school. You know, it was like ASB people and cheerleaders and stuff. I was like, no, I don't. So I didn't go, but apparently they had like a big thing hung up that was like notable graduates, and it was like I think there was a big picture of us. And I wasn't even there. There was a big picture of me.
But they put you up?
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah, there was a big picture of me there, and I didn't even go.
That is even fucking better.
I just haunted the place.
Tim just recently went to his high school reunion. It was his 10-year high school reunion. And he was very much like not wanting to go.
Yeah.
Ended up going and said it was a blast.
Oh, really?
He was like, it was actually really cool to reconnect with a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. It's cool to see where people are. It's because it's always fascinating. Like you don't know time's gone by until you come back and see the person. Like, holy shit, you got old as fuck.
Yeah.
And now you have 2 kids. It's just weird.
The only people that I cared about at all in high school, I still work with. So
yeah,
I'm living my anniversary every day, and it's a nightmare.
It is. It is a nightmare, and someone needs to save us. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to happen today. You know why? Because this show is over now. Rocco, thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're going to get some food.
No, I'm not done. Kage Kami in the chat. When are we going to see the match from RTX? Whatever. I don't know what that is. Trevor the Jones. You can leave. I'll stay. Trevor the Jones. Batman versus Superman.
I'm gonna look up
or
where
the
Ronda
Last
Rousey's
Jedi. Or the Last Jedi. Is that like a 3-way fight? Okay. Greedy Ears. You're in for a treat. Thank you, Greedy Ears.
How did I fucking know that? She is from Riverside.
Really?
Well, I mean, you love
that
these people.
sucks. And I'll tell you why. Because that means she will forever be the most popular person from Riverside.
Oh, man.
I'm never going to beat a former UFC 2-time world champion, now Rowdy Ronda Rousey, I guess, or whatever they're going to call her on WWE.
Wait, Amy Lee of Evanescence is from Riverside, so you can't really say that, can you?
No one listens to that band anymore. Do they?
Please.
Crawling in my sleep. Oh, is that Linkin Park?
Too soon.
Not soon enough. Ladies and gentlemen.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Cut the camera, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Yusuf. We're going to talk about the Jackmanoff, so stay tuned for that. I will also be reading subscribers, and Kind of Funny Games Daily with Greg and Gary Witt is up next. I love you. He'll be back at 3 o'clock.
Edit me out of the final cut of this.
I'm running in my sleep.
Hit the presser, please.
It's too much pressure to take.